yet. Doesn't have to be life-changing. Aren't you cute? This rainbow is wild. Yeah, that one other half is gone.
Oh, because the clouds are disappearing. This cloud is going down.
If that rainbow is not a sign for good things to come, then I do not know what it is, because we are in for a fresh kickstart, a mood boost, and hopefully a really good time. I think that's well deserved right about now. Currently it's the next day and it's raining though, and I am figuring out said game plan. But yeah, things are looking up. I have stolen my boyfriend's easel. Well, let's be smart about this. Set this down. See if this is enough. Okay, that's terrifying. If I'm really careful, it'll be okay. You guys need to see this. It's a little tall. I have every intention to finish this painting within the week, but knowing that will require some extra energy and a good mindset to make decisions, I am looking to the outdoors, other areas of life, and a visit home to collect all the mental resources I need to wrap this one up. I just returned the internet router things, and they've been sitting in the house for like a month. Probably should have done it sooner. Was not as complicated as my brain, expects things to be. So time to pick up some groceries from Aldi since it's right over here, and then yeah, we'll get home. Probably keep painting. I might have to stop some other places. We will see. I'm feeling good though. We are trying to have a good attitude over here and expect the best to happen that can happen. Groceries have been acquired. I forgot a box. I've got another errand to find some pansies. Fresh tulips. Cute. Love, love, love. I also dropped off those pansies at a client's home, so that chore is done. Groceries were bought, cute pajamas. Will I show you the same exact tree several times? Yeah, probably. I cut my finger on a blender this morning. The blade went between my nail and the skin, Doesn't feel good. These little guys will get some sunshine. I might sit out here for a little bit and then get to work painting stuff. Yesterday kind of turned into errands and chores, but that was good. I like getting that stuff out of the way. Beginning of the week, I think having a good week and good energy is a choice. I hate saying that because a lot of times it feels really difficult. But yesterday, anytime I could feel frustration coming up, I kind of thought to myself like, nope, we're not doing that, Maria. We're gonna smile, figure out what is going good about today, what we want to go well today. And honestly, it sort of worked. I had one of those days where it could have just been tiring and annoying, and instead it felt really good, and I was running around like a little kid in the yard taking pictures and stuff yesterday because I had the energy and the joy to do so even at the end of the day. That's pretty special. So if I can keep that up this week, I would be very happy. It's very subtle, but this area got a bit of yellow and lightning in it to kind of show how the pavement is worn out. I made a to-do list so that I can wrap up this piece and wrote down all the sections that really need a little more attention and another pass of work. I still have some details through this sign. More attention to the glass, this front display case, a little bit more here and through the floor, and then the top. But really, that's not much. I think if I get one section done a day, this should be wrapped up by the end of the video you're watching. That would be the hope. Yeah. The geese are walking in the yard. I need to stretch more, for sure. Oh, sunshine makes the heart grow fonder. Little dance, little dance. Now we're dancing, now we're dancing. I just worked on the floor area. It's kind of coming together. I keep pushing colors back and forth to get the shadows and highlights right. This finger hurts. Oh my gosh, the flowers are opening. I'm obsessed. Are you kidding? It's practically glowing. Glowing! I needed a tiny break out here. I'm having a hard time focusing for more than like an hour-long stretch today. It's only Wednesday, and I want it to be Saturday. Good morning. I just started some laundry, took care of a few things. I'm about to get into my work. I am so close to finishing. I really just have a couple more areas to work through. It's not super warm yet, but the sun is out, so it's a great time to be in here and get work done. I was just talking last night with Yvonne about how I'm at that point of painting where I have to come to terms with what's there and make a lot of decisions about just leaving things be. I could go on forever working on things, I've said this before, and it's partially like self-acceptance at this point and understanding what is necessary for the whole and not getting too wrapped up in things that aren't important. I have to reconnect with why I chose that image, why I'm making it. It's the same process every time, but it doesn't really get easier. It's very difficult to kind of end something that you're working on and say, yep, that's it, that's the one. Because most of the time, I think as artists, we're always trying to achieve the next thing even before we finish a piece. And I look at this and my expectations are of a Maria that is 10 more years experience. Like, you're never completely satisfied. If you have really big ambitions and a vision for the future, finishing even a piece like this that takes a long time, it's just a small dot in the timeline. So the emotions are different. I know my pieces are pretty well developed and detailed, but I still look at them and see the layers, the process, the unfinishedness, the shifting of things. And instead of wanting to cover every little bit of that, I'm trying to, see it as a part of the story, the piece, and let it breathe in areas. It's hard for me to do, but I think necessary to a certain extent. It's just a matter of figuring out where I want that to happen, because that can be important too. Take a minute. I still can't get over this. Lovely. I have another chore today. I'm supposed to get a rebuild kit for this, and I am just trying to figure out what that is. Basically berries and some sort of pliers I need. Let's see. That is my to-do list. If I get to painting, I get to painting, but really, it is pretty much done. The last few things I have are to fix one spot and finish just a couple little details I haven't done, so. We're on the home stretch, which feels great. I look like potato. So I got the bearings ordered for this and a replacement one because we needed both. That was good. I just need to go find these now in Ace. It's going good. Got her. It's so cute in this area. I think this coffee shop I just got this from is going to be my new favorite spot. Oh yeah, that's good. And this is only a couple minutes from home, which is great. There's some benches. I could sit outside and chill. I'm kind of in the mood to get home soon, but I see a plane. I feel so good when I get out and do stuff. I actually crave having errands lately because the break from being inside is really appreciated and just shifts my attitude. I think most of the time, if I'm not in a great state of mind, it comes from feeling like, low self-esteem, probably not super hyped about myself. And the best way that I've found to fix that is by going out and doing something. It doesn't have to be life-changing. Picking up a new spindle, bearings, pliers. None of them are for me. I could see it as an annoying task, but frankly, it just feels good. Like you have these little issues on the way to get said things, and every time you solve a small problem, it's like success. Check, check. It feels good. Feels good to make your bed. Feels good to put on colors that you like. It's really not revolutionary ideas, but I am always in need of that reminder. So yeah, I will definitely be coming back here. Okay, time to go. I'm trying to fix the back of the head on my figure. I just lightened this side part to help give it a little more 3D form. I think it's helping. Just so you guys know, I send texts like this to Yvonne all the time. I 100% think art needs feedback. Me especially, so I'm sending a text to get a second opinion. I've just read something in my book that is really fascinating for my painting stuff. Kind of has helped me solve a problem that I'm considering right now for the piece. I'm slowly getting through this one. And it's breaking down the essence of what we see in nature, like the components of it, the patterns and the visual elements, repetition with variation, clusters of information versus an evenly spaced pattern, less hue variation in color, but more saturation. There's a balance between order, but also novel, like variety in the visual. This last part is on fractals. It's like a snowflake. It's one larger thing breaking off into smaller branches like roots. And the way I would interpret that for art is the word hierarchy. Clear definition of this comes first, second, and third, either by size, color, contrast, For example, this book brings up Jackson Pollock, specifically this piece, and compares it to nature because of the fractal range it has, like 1.3 to 1.5. Basically, you can see how there's, you know, big stuff, little stuff. And if I'm trying to make art that reflects nature in a way, which I do, then I have to consider that balance of larger shapes to smaller ones. I love having clusters of objects in my paintings, just like the leaves on a tree. And they're also a similar hue within that cluster. That's kind of a natural element to my paintings, even though I'm not painting nature. And in comparison, we have some of these open spaces. So I was considering putting the grain on this counter, but actually having some open space in comparison to those clusters is the variety that we find in nature, like leaves to sky. So I think I'm actually gonna leave this how it is. My goal isn't to perfectly match a reference, it's to bring the vision that I have to life, which is something maybe a little bit calmer and nature inspired, so that one can have that sort of perspective even if they're inside a building or an interior. I don't know. It's a combination of my two ways of thinking, my two worlds. But reading that in this book and having it directly change what I'm thinking about and what I'm working on is so satisfying. Sometimes the things that are most helpful are not in painting books. It's, you know, in other knowledge about the world that can affect how I want to do things. Does that make sense? I'm just hyped up. I talk too much when I'm hyped up. But I still have a few more things I do want to work on. But it's good to have a personal framework for how I want to make decisions about finishing a painting. Going into it blind is a little bit frustrating because you don't ever know when you're done or not. I think I'm going to read a little bit more and then go back to that. I'm kind of hopping around this week and it's good. It keeps me fresh. Guess what I read about in my book today? It's cool because I can use it for my painting. They compared Pollock's paintings to nature, and I was like, well, you're not buying it because you don't like Pollock. Me either, but yeah. I almost got lost.
Wow.
Not get directions and just figure out where to go.
Well, let's try it.
Yum, 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 yum. We're going to Wisconsin to see my home. I mean my family.
Cauliflower. And that's cabbage.
Why'd you cover it?
Because if you just don't put anything over it, it'll get stale.
Wet. Wet dog. Spitz. Spitz. Hold. Stop. Aren't you cute?
Just a little bit.
Oh my goodness. How's your salad?
They're so busy working, they don't even pay attention.
So they're cleaning out the existing comb because I bought used hives.
Hi, Spitz.
Oh, it got really cool and
Oh, I see Maggie! For girl. Are you going for a run? It's a little wet for a run. It wasn't when I started. What are you doing?
It bounces in and it bounces out.
Are you gonna drink that?
No.
Nice grapevines. Come on, you can do it. This looks intense. Nice collection, Luca.
I have this one. I don't have this one. And it goes.
I hope you didn't drink all of these on the same day.
No.
How's the compost,
Awesome.
ladies? There's so many. One of them is looking at me. That one's stretching.
And then we got scraps from that. Yeah, they were older. Next one's the right age, might be better. Gave him some ham hock that I had from the hog Missy gave me for my birthday. Yeah.
How's your lunch over there? He goes to itch his side, he completely falls over.
The vines go this way, and we don't have the pole here. I switched it up, guys. One day I wanted that, and one day I wanted that, and then this day I wanted this.
He ruined it! Nice ride. I'd rather be with Mom. He's wiggling. The little white one? Yeah, sorry. We scooped up a tree from our garden. Cute little red bud tree. I think it'll make it home just fine. He really likes those dandelions. Don't touch it. Oh, I thought you were gonna catch it. Yeah.
The good sign is that they're all still there and they're bringing in pollen and honey. There's a good chance it was the correct queen and she is in and they accepted it. Because sometimes if the queen dies, they'll leave and look for a new one. Did we tell you we caught live mouse and gave them to the dog? A couple packs of these. Well, Wisconsin winters are hard, so a lot of guys just naturally every year, they won't get they'll just get a fresh set to add. They might not.
Okay, let's go. He's looking at another trailer. Why? I'm not sure. Ooh, that could be a painting. Are you trimming it?
Yeah.
Like María?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Entre los tres, su mamá, yo y la abuelita.
¿A poco?
So cool. It looks good, doesn't it?
It looks really good.
I want to see. Oh my gosh, it's really pretty. You couldn't have bought a better tree.
That's a perfect one.
That's from my house. Making a few final tiny adjustments. Added a couple little marks here and then some darker bits on the pants and do a bit of a highlight, and I'm happy with this. I like how everything melds together. It isn't too sharp, it's got a good balance of softness. It's done. And I love it. I hope you've had fun following me around as I finished that painting and enjoyed the good weather. Visited my family. That was great. And whatever else I did.